In a world where fashion often comes at a cost, a movement is rising from the heart of Africa, Cameroon, bringing together creativity, sustainability, and social responsibility. Fashion influences everyday life, but it also poses an environmental threat through the pollution caused by discarded clothing and fabrics in landfills, waterways, and the ocean.
Let's talk about our clothes and how they affect our environment. Whenever we choose to wear something nice, we go pick up a fabric from a fabric vendor who asks our designers to do so for us based on the style we want. The designer cuts out the style. The pieces left are mostly dumped in waterways, burnt, or end up in the landfills. Even our clothes are disposed of in this way. The pieces from designers and from our old clothes are transported by rainwater and small streams, and all these end up in the oceans, causing an increase in microplastic pollution. This affects aquatic life, killing millions of aquatic animals every year. And this does not end up with aquatic life alone. Microplastics from the fashion industry have been found in organs and bloodstreams of humans through the consumption of seafood, and this is causing a huge health hazard. So you can imagine how you look beautiful in your beautiful outfit, but little do you know how much the processing and procedure of making that outfit is causing the environment.
To address this issue, sponsored by the Afri-Plastic Challenge, Catharina Natang established the Afro-Sustainable Fashion Initiative through her fashion brand Catharina Natang.
Fashion designing is my passion, and I realize that my passion is also one of the reasons why our earth is being polluted. So, coming into this realization, I decided to come up with this initiative where we created a TEP model. And the TEP model is for empowerment, training in sustainable fashion designing, and bringing designers together so that they can practice redesigning from their ways. So my mission is to get designers from all over the world to redesign from their ways, because it's these ways that ends up in the ocean, it ends up in our environment, it affects our crops, affects aquatic life, and at the end of the day, it's affecting us as microplastics can be found in human bodies. So my mission is for a cleaner world through fashion designing.
The Afro-Sustainable Fashion Initiative is dedicated to transforming the fashion industry through sustainable practices and empowering local communities. The initiative is engaged in beach cleanings amongst many other activities to spread the sustainable word. Catharina Natang received an award for promoting behavioral change amongst fashion designers in the fight against plastics at the Afri-Plastic Summit in Nairobi, Kenya. The fashion industry is the second highest polluter in the economy after the petroleum industry, contributing 35% of microplastics in the oceans. Fabrics contain plastics that contribute to the deaths of approximately 100,000 marine animals yearly. Dr. Mabo Michel, Health Personnel and co-founder, Health Research Foundation, and Vice President Operations, Afro-Sustainable Fashion Initiative, talks on the environmental and human effects of fashion.
Fabrics that we use for our clothes, most of them are plastic-based. Plastics are washed into the soil. It reduces soil fertility. It is carried by rainwater into the seas, into the oceans, and then the fish eat these microplastics. So when we buy fish, we eat the fish, the microplastics come back into our bodies, and then they cause disruptions in our hormonal functions and other aspects of our health. So research has been showing that microplastics have been found in human tissue, it has been found in blood, it has even been found in the walls of blood vessels, that's your veins and arteries. So it's a huge problem.
Through their training empowerment promotion model, Afro-Sustainable Fashion Initiative provides training and support to aspiring designers and artisans, equipping them with the skills and resources to thrive in the sustainable fashion landscape. This mechanism trains designers to redesign from their waste fabrics rather than discarding them.
The key aspect of our training in the TEP model is to reduce plastic-based fabrics in the local fashion industry. It is about helping designers redesign from their waste plastic-based fabrics that they would have thrown away. At the first stage, we show them how to sort through the waste fabrics and place them in two different types, that is, plastic-based and non-plastic-based fabrics. It's important to note that these are pieces that designers would have thrown away, but redesigning from them reduces waste pollution in our environment. We show them how to sort out the different types based on texture and content. It's important that when you sort out from these ways, you start working from your larger pieces to the smaller pieces so that it will be much easier for you.
By empowering local communities, they create opportunities for economic growth and cultural preservation. At the heart of the Afro-Sustainable fashion movement are the talented designers and artisans who bring their vision to life. Working hand in hand with local communities, they create unique garments using eco-friendly materials. Designers share the methods of fashion pollution, their inspiration and commitment to sustainability, highlighting the impacts of the Afro-Sustainable Fashion Initiative.
Aisi Marie, as my business name is Aisi's Collections. When you walk around, especially during the rainy season, you see so many pieces of dresses or fabrics, even in the gutters. The way they burnt them, they throw them, and they give them to the Isaka to go. So the way, the method at which they were using to dispose the waste was really bad. My spirit is uplifted to continue in this Afro-Sustainable project because that the waste, the way we throw them really affects human health. From the Afro-Sustainable fashion, I say that has created a lot of positive impact in me because right now I'm producing from my waste, I sell them out to make money. I'm also creating awareness to my other colleagues who were not aware of this. Yeah, so and I'm also conscious of my environment, not to throw the waste anyhow.
I'm called Sima Blessing. I'm the CEO of Blessing Fashion. There's a lot of pollution. Like in my street, we have a lot of fashion shops. So mostly when you're walking around, you see pieces everywhere, and you hear smells of burned pieces around. So it's really bad. It's really bad.
What is really motivating you to continue with sustainable fashion design?
Okay, the first thing is the good health, because I know as I'm keeping my environment clean, it's helping, it's keeping us healthy, and also the fact that people, my customers do like what I produce from the waste. It's encouraging me. So I've been able to create income from my waste through the designs I'm making. I've been creating awareness with other fashion designers to follow suit, and so far our streets are becoming cleaner than how it used to be.
The Afro-Sustainable Fashion Initiative doesn't stop at creating fashion collections. They organize fashion shows, workshops, and events that bring together industry professionals, influencers, and fashion enthusiasts who share their commitment to sustainability. These gatherings serve as platforms for dialogue, education, and inspiration, driving positive change within the fashion industry.
The Ministry of Arts and Culture, headed by the is strongly behind this whole idea, the vision of structuralization. And the modern design is one of the goals that has been introduced. And I want to think that if we have to talk to the artists, the designers, to recycle the waste from their design products, I think it's going to be a long way to fight against pollution.
The Afro-Sustainable Fashion Initiative is not just a movement, it is a call to action. Together, we can reshape the fashion industry, embrace sustainable practices, and celebrate the beauty of fashion while preserving our planet for future generations.
Yes, you can have a